everyone, Kim J here. I have for you today your warrior tutorial part 2. In part 1, I went over warrior 2. We did reverse warrior, and then we also did a straddle fold. Today we'll go over warrior 1, refresh warrior 2, and reverse warrior, and then we're going to add triangle and side angle pose. So I want you to start in mountain pose first. Go ahead and just take your feet hips distance apart, start to root the feet into the ground, and notice your breath. We always want to start by centering ourselves. We want to be fully engaged, fully present, so we can fully support ourselves and be there for ourselves. Notice your breath. Relax the shoulders, toes, jaw. And then from your mountain pose, take your hands on your hips, soft bend in the knees. We're going to step the left foot back, okay? So step the left foot back, spin that back heel in, and glue that back heel into the mat. So you feel solid through that back leg, keeping the front knee bent. And from here, notice, and I'm going to turn now, notice if you're pitching the low back. Drop the tail down towards the back heel, and then from the tailbone, there's this lift of the spine. You're extending through your spine. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. If the shoulders are fatigued, if you have anything going on, tightness there, just bend the elbows out. But if you can, maybe the palms even touch. So any variation in between, just go ahead and root down through the feet and feel that effect. As you root down through the back heel, feel the lower part of the back leg opening. Feel the front of that hip flexor opening. And feel the effects of elongating your spine. It has a very invigorating effect mentally and emotionally. So you just feel this rush of like, yes, I did it. I'm accomplished. Victory, if you will. And then step back up into your mountain pose. Okay. And we'll switch. Soft bend in the knees. Pick up your left heel. Spin the back heel in. Woo, a little wobbly, so ground, start to root through the hips, from the hips down, nice and solid, pressing strongly into the back leg, front knee bent, and then reach. So firming down into the feet, pressing into that back heel. Again, notice the opening, stretching through the back calf, the front thigh, elongating, lifting. So from the hips down, rooted, and from the waist up, you're extending, lifting. Breathe into that. And maybe even smile. Can you even smile? It should feel pretty darn good. So go ahead and go for the smile. And then go ahead and step up. Now often we go from warrior 1 to warrior 2. So I'm going to go sideways here. I'm going to go to your right. Okay, turn your right foot out and then come into that warrior 1. So your hips are facing the right side there, front of your mat, wherever you are. But your hips are forward. Reach up into your warrior 1. And now from here, we're going to open the hips up into warrior 2. I'm going to stretch my legs a little bit wider. Settling in, I want to even out the weight from the front and the back leg. Stretch your fingertips out, relax the shoulders, and drop into that strong warrior 2, where you're rooted and solid. From a really good place here. Just feel that. And reversing, drop the back hand, keep the front knee bent. We're going to take the right palm off, reach it up. So stretch open the ribs. This is a good lead into triangle pose because we want to keep the rib cage nice and tall. So from here, straighten the front leg. We're going to come forward, keeping the length through the right waist. Keep the left shoulder back. Drop the right hand onto the thigh or the shin. I prefer you don't come to the ground because usually you'll lose the alignment. So push into the feet. Feel that action of the thighs lifting up. Roll that left shoulder back and then reach the left fingertips to the ceiling. If you have anything going on, this is uncomfortable, rest the hand on your hip, okay? But feel how the quads are engaged, the core is super strong in this pose. Breathe, full breath in and out through the nose. Coming into side angle pose, we're gonna bend the right knee, rest the forearm onto the thigh. Now press strongly into that back leg. You can stay here with the arm reaching straight up, or extended side angle is taking the palm, turning it forward, and then reaching the fingertips. Okay, and really press into that back leg. Feel the length through the side body. Feel the hips opening. Gaze wherever your neck is comfortable. Make sure the neck is free. Feel that right outer hip hugging in. You're working, you're strong, it's so good. Push back up into warrior two. Okay, second side. You're gonna face towards the left side now. Left knee is bent, hips are square. So that's the difference between warrior one and warrior two. People get that confused, and I know it looks similar, so very understandable. In warrior one, the hips are forward over the front leg, okay? Now press into the back heel, reach up into that warrior one, toes are soft. Now we're gonna open up, turn the back leg open, and open the hips up in our warrior two. So very different. Front toes, knee bent, pushing strongly into that right heel. Notice if the hips are a little off, even them out. Nice strong warrior two, grounded, rooted, yes, good place. And reverse, drop the back hand, left palm up, reach up. And feel that, open up through the lungs, the ribs, feels good. Lateral flexion here. And coming into triangle pose, we're going to straighten the front leg. Keep the left ribs really tall. Reach over that front leg, hand onto the thigh or the shin. Roll the right shoulder back. So again, you can rest your hand here or reach up. Push into the feet even more. Can you feel when you root that it gives you this nice structure for your building here? Thighs lifting, super strong. Core, super strong. Breathe into that. Side angle pose, bend the front knee, rest the forearm onto the thigh, and press strongly into the back heel. You can reach up or you can extend. Now some people, if their hips are open, you'll see them go down a little bit deeper. If that's the case though, you do not want to collapse forward. So keep rolling open through the thigh, belly, chest, opening, side body, nice and strong. Ooh, hear the rain outside. And back up into warrior two, nice and solid. And there you go. Go ahead and step your feet together. Just take a moment, shake it out, bring your hands to your heart, and thank you for joining me for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Have an awesome, amazing day. Namaste.